Hey everyone, my name is Sean and I'm an independent filmmaker, and on this channel I respond to two film related questions every week. Question 1. What makes science fiction such a potent genre for exploring the human condition? What in the world are we talking about? What I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't see science fiction differently from other genres. When I was younger, I would tell people I wanted to be a filmmaker when I grew up. The very first question most people would ask is, what kind of movies do I like? And I always found this question a little annoying, to be honest. No offense to anyone who asked it. My default answer would actually always be a pretty snarky. Always say good movies. I like good movies because to me, storytelling is storytelling. And storytelling from the time of the cavemen to the present day is a core part of humanity. Therefore, I believe every film should explore the human condition. Even if you make a movie with little to no humans in it, let's say the new Planet of the Apes movies, Predator Badlands, or Transformers 1, it's still a human that's doing the motion capture or inspiring the animation in those films. The emotional struggles and conflict in these movies are still drawn from the human experience. When the original Star Wars opened in 1977, it opened the floodgates for studios to copy its success with their own science fiction ripoffs, and not one has reached the level of success that Star Wars has. And it's because they were ripping off the TIE fighters, the spaceships, the lightsabers, the explosions, when instead it was Luke looking out into the distance at the double sunset that made Star Wars. That one moment that Luke longs for something more than a life as a farmer is when the film explores the human condition. Place that one moment, let's say in a Western film or a romance story, it retains that very exploration. It still retains that very exploration. Now, let's jump into question 2. Is there a genre I feel is underutilized in modern cinema? Yeah, I do. I feel that there aren't enough stoner movies in modern cinema. I think those movies are usually under the radar hits, especially with younger audiences. And if done right, they can not only be hilarious, but tackle some deep themes. I think about the original Friday movie, also a film like Dazed and Confused, or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is another example. Pineapple Express, The Big Lebowski. I could go on and on about different movies that are in this genre. The cool thing about those movies is that they are heavily character driven, but not in the traditional dramatic way. The characters are free spirited and give the audience a sense that they are with them on this crazy adventure. I think there should definitely be more stoner movies, especially because I've read that statistically, more teenagers would rather smoke or take an edible than alcohol. Therefore, I feel like that genre would speak to the upcoming generation. There are also simply more entertaining movies that can lead to pretty creative visual filmmaking. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, for example, or even the 21 Jump Street movies had some pretty creative visual gags related to that topic. To top it all off, I don't think they're that expensive to make compared to other mainstream projects being released. We're also at this unique point in film history where previous stoner films were still coming out when millennials were growing up. Therefore, they may be interested in going to these movies to watch, new versions of them, especially if they hear the film is good out of sheer nostalgia. So I'm a huge advocate for bringing back that genre, or at least reviving it to the point that where it was in the early 2000s. I think that it can be very successful. But anyway, though, let me know in the comment section below what you think about these two questions. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Shoot me a like, share this video, save it, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media, and yeah, I would appreciate that. And I hope you have a great day.